Hey guys, it's Crobat for the win. Here I'm going to be doing some live Pokemon Showdown battles. Start with Uber's tier, why not? And as you can see, I have a Crobat in the team. Of course, this guy brings a not Uber's team, so I got free points. Well, that worked out well. Alright, so look for another one. So I got Crobat, Groudon, Fortress, Gastrodon, Arceus Normal, and of course Giratina Origin. Alright, finally we got a decent team to go up against. Alright, I always lead with Crobat because I can always get some free damage with U-turn on just about anything. And I always see people leading with Darkrai. Crobat can do up to about 50% to Darkrai just with U-turn. And then switch out into Gastrodon, which can take the sleep. So that's what I'll do. Yep, that was pretty predictable, to say the least. Just gonna go for that U-turn. Yep, see, it does just about 50%. I think I got minimum damage there because I've got up to 51% against the Darkrai. Oh well, not much to really say about that. He goes into Gastrodon. Here I'm gonna predict him to go for a nasty plot or something like that. Oh, he goes for a sub. Jeez, that's not good. Well, I may as well go for the extreme speed. I know he can't KO with anything, even the Focus Blast. I remember that from Battle with Wild Chase a while back. That was pretty funny. Anyways, extreme speed. That should KO that thing. Oh, and he's gonna predict that like a champ. I should have predicted that better. Oh well, not a huge deal, I suppose. I mean, he could carry the Aura Sphere, or he could go for the Dragon-type move. I really have to save this thing. I'll go into Gastrodon. It's not worth risking this thing. Goes for the Shadow Force? Jeez. Making my life easy. Alright, so that's no damage done. I'm gonna go into Gastrodon again, because maybe he'll go for another move. Yep, he went for the Toxic. That's kind of... I half predicted that. Okay. I'll go for the Toxic in the event of getting a first turn wake. Oh, and then he goes for the Shadow Force again. Okay, Arceus it is. You're seriously making my job too easy. Especially when you don't even have Stealth Rocks. Go back into Gastrodon. It's gonna just predict that, not really, but I will hopefully wake up eventually. Of course he's gonna use Shadow Force again. Jeez, dude! Switch out, or stop using Shadow Force. This is annoying. You know what? Go into this. To take the Toxic as well. Oh, and then he goes for the Draco. Okay, he actually did predict that. And he gets the red card off, which is kind of annoying. And I got entry hazards on this, so what can be affected by it? Only half his team is affected by Toxic Spikes. To be honest, this thing's probably going to start setting up, so I'm better off Volt Switching. And he goes for Judgment randomly. Okay. Seems like he's a special normal variant? That's really weird. Okay, I'll just go into this thing. I'm not even going to bother with Toxic Spikes right now. I really have to get those Stealth Rocks up. That's really important, so I can pretty much do half damage to Ho-Oh the second it goes in. And get a lot of damage up on Rayquaza as well. I may as well go for the Thunder Wave. Why the heck not? Now, I'm going to go into Giratina next, because then I can take the Judgment. And I know I can outspeed thanks to the Paralyze. Alright, so that was a good play. Well, looking at his team, nothing wants to take a Draco. Nothing. I know I have Aura Sphere right here, but honestly, Draco will do one. And if he stays in, fine. And I get a crit, which really didn't matter too much. Really didn't. Because I could have probably gotten really close to KOing, he could have got a Paralyze, and I could have just KO'd him with something else. Okay, so he's going to go into Giratina. I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe go for a Toxic, or he could go for a Draco. If he goes for Draco, fine. I'll just switch right into Fortress to nullify that. Oh, and he goes for a Shadow Force, which is so dumb, because all I have to do is switch into Arceus. I mean, really, dude? We've been playing this charade for the longest time. You really should stop using Shadow Force. And I knew he'd go for the Draco, but I just kind of wanted to fodder out Fortress. I don't really need it too much, because only half his team is affected by spikes. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Well, he has half his special attack gone. Guess I can go into Arceus, maybe get up a Swords Dance, since, like I said, half his special attack is gone. He might try to stay in, which I'm fine with the Toxic Poisoning, because I think I could get some major damage off of this thing. And he lives with 1 HP. Why? Why? May as well set up another SD, since he's just stalling turns now. And that's just major annoyance, because now I'm going to lose this thing. I'd rather not lose this thing right now. I'm gonna switch. I could use against Darkrai or something, maybe. Now he's gonna have even less special attack. So, yeah. Just go for the Ice Beam. What?! He's carrying Pain Split?! Since when did Giratina carry Pain Split? Why? At least I wake up. I mean, that's positive, I guess. Alright, time to Toxic. You know, I might get Toxic, but... well, maybe not. Goes to the Psycho Boost, and it doesn't actually do that much, which was kind of surprising, to be honest. Alright, so at least that thing is Toxic Poison. It lost a bunch of special attack, but... yeah. I'll go for the Ice Beam. Alright, he just went for the rocks, that's not good. Could've went for the Earth Power there, but I didn't want him to switch into Ho-Oh. That would've been bad. Maybe I'll go into Groudon. Yeah, what the heck, why not? Okay, he switches out into Ho-Oh. That nice. Alright, so I'm probably not gonna be able to live a hit. Just a guess. Dragon Tail? Oh, he's gonna go for the Roost. Alright, as long as Dragon Tail hits, that's fine. Alright, so he's gonna go into Deoxys now. That's fine as well. Because I know that I can switch into Gastrodon, maybe to take one hit. I think it should take one. Maybe if it goes for the Psycho Boost, that'll be fine. Yep, Gastrodon will take the Psycho Boost. You're awesome, Gastrodon. So Toxic is just gonna keep doing a bunch of damage. And, maybe I'll predict a switch. I don't really know if I really need Gastrodon. It's really just here for Kyogre. And then he's going to go for the Ice Beam. As I also go for the Ice Beam. Because why not? Of course he's going to die, which is awesome. He's going to go into Rayquaza. That will be a pain. I don't have a safe switch. I'll go for the Ice Beam, but yeah, I didn't think I was going to live anything from a Rayquaza. Okay. Go into this thing. Alright, I can get one hit off. Still a Giratina Origin, so should I predict that? You know what, I'm gonna predict him to switch. Oh! Really, dude? You don't switch? That's just uncool. And he gets a Dragon Dance off. Alright. Go, Crobat. You're the only one who could potentially take this thing out with a Hidden Power Ice. And you better take it out. Yes! Mixed Sweeping Choice Scarf Crobat for the win! Alright. Alright, so he has Darkrai. I don't think this Hidden Power Ice will KO. So, I'll go into... I don't know, go into Groudon. Just to maybe absorb Sleep. Okay, that's fine. He doesn't have enough to sub, so I feel a little bit better about life. Maybe I'll have to go back into Crobat. I don't like taking that Stealth Rock damage. Live with 3 HP. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for the U-turn. But then again, I would have died by using a Brave Bird anyways. Yeah, it probably didn't really matter. Okay, going into... going to Giratina. And just hope that I can either win the speed tie or something. Alright. Oh, so he's at very low health. I think maybe I should be able to live one hit. I'll go for the Shadow Ball. Oh, and I win the speed tie or just outspeed. That's good. Alright, so he's gonna go into his last Pokemon, which is Ho-Oh. Now this is going to be kind of annoying because he's probably going to keep going Roost. I'll predict that and go for a Shadow Ball just to get some damage. And it does a decent chunk. Really can't complain. I have to get him down low enough where Draco will for sure KO. Okay, he goes for a Sacred Fire, which doesn't do that much actually. So he's going to be lowered down to 30%. I'm going to predict him to go for a Roost. The thing I don't want is my special attack lowered. That is the thing I'm trying to avoid right now. So if I get my special attack lowered, well, bad things happen. Okay, you went for a Brave Bird there. So, I think I outsped that time. It's weird. Must be a speed tie? I thought he went first quite a few times. Alright, well, GG. Not much else to say. It was kind of interesting when you use Shadow Force Giratina, but whatever. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the ladder. Yeah, I'll use the same team, why not? Look for new Ubers battle. Hopefully we get a decent team. And we get an OU style team again. Okay. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, technically he brought Blaziken. I really don't want to fight this. I really don't want to fight this guy because he's just brought all these easy pokes. But oh well. All right, so he has Blaziken first turn. Go for the Brave Bird. What the heck? Should KO. Because Crobat, you are a monster. How could you not take that thing out? Yep. So good job, Crobat. That is the destroyed thing. Blaziken on turn 1. Alright, so he has this Pikachu, which can learn Grass Knot, so I'm a little bit afraid to do this, but I'm going to go into Gastrodon. I don't think even if you went for the Grass Knot, I'd be able to KO. So, alright, he goes for the Volt Switch. Now, this isn't a good matchup, because like I said, I think these things can have Grass Knot. Go into Fortress, and just hope that he... Yeah, there we go! And of course he gets a crit. That's just my luck. But he gets red carded out. Now here's Absol. There's a very small chance of him actually having the, what's it called? Having Flamethrower, unless this is Zoroark for some reason. So I'll just go for the Toxic Spikes. Oh, jeez. It's setting up. I'll have to get out of here. Goes for the Mega Horn randomly. Okay, then. Well, Volt Switch actually does a pretty substantial amount. How can I complain? Alright. Probably go into Arceus and probably KO with an Extreme Speed, which will go ahead of his Sucker Punch if he has it. Okay, and Absol's not that great defensively, so maybe it'll KO. Alright, awesome. Awesome. Good job, Arceus. This is pretty much going to be the easiest battle ever. I mean, I shouldn't be in this battle right now. So now he has a Poison Pikachu. May as well go for the Extreme Speed. Should KO. Pikachu is very frail. Yeah. Well, his comments right now are, my god. I'm like, and I'm saying to myself, this is the Uber's tier, bro. That's what it's about. Alright, so he's gonna go into this Hydreigon. I'll go into Fortress. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have this game in the bag anyways. Just, alright, he KOs. That's fine, to be honest. Go into Crobat. Go for the U-turn. Either way, even if it's Zoroark, it should do some substantial damage. It does just under half. That's pretty acceptable. Okay. Not gonna go into Giratina, because that's not a good idea. Go into Gastrodon. That should be able to tank any special hit. Yeah, it goes for the Draco. It actually misses, but really that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam. He might go for the Draco again, which would just lower his special attack. He actually goes for the Dark Pulse and gets a crit. Really? And then I'll look at that. Dark Pulse crits, and then I freeze. That's kind of awesome. Alright, just going to go for the Ice Beam through the freeze. Alright, that's a dead Hydreigon, I think. I don't think it's Zoroark. Probably not. No, definitely not. So here's Charizard, which I'm not scared of at all. Just think. All I have to do is Extreme Speed with this stuff. I'm just gonna let Gastrodon die. Alright, well, maybe not. It lives. Ice Beam does a pretty okay amount. And I'll just let it stay in and die. I can win this game with Arceus and maybe Crobat if needed. So yeah. Ice Beam's gonna do just under 20, like 25, 24%, depending on minimum maximum damage. Alright, Arceus can easily win this game. I didn't even really have to try during this match, to be honest. Okay, that's a dead Charizard. And now last is Zoroark, which is poison now. I'll just go for the Extreme Speed, which should KO. There you go. Yep, that's whatever, that's game. Not a good game, to be honest, since he brought not Ubers. But, oh well. Okay. Go for another battle, why not? I'll do some random ones later. Okay, here's a semi-reasonable team, although I don't know why he'd bring an Alakazam and a Machamp. Okay, well, I'll lead with Crobat anyways. May as well. If he leads with Machamp or something, I can go for the Brave Bird, hopefully KO. Or if he leads with Alakazam, then I should be able to get a one-hit KO, or bring him down to his Focus Sash, or something like that off on it. He could lead with Kyogre too, I guess, so maybe not. Machamp, that's a good lead for me, because I'll just go for the Brave Bird. Nothing on his team resists it. May as well. Alright, that is a dead Machamp. That does actually a lot of recoil damage, because Machamp does have a decent amount of HP. Alright, so here's an Alakazam. I don't feel safe staying in. I wish I were locking it into U-turn, but I'm not, so I'll just go into, I don't know. What are you thinking? Ubers, would this thing have hidden power fire? Or Grass Knot? I don't even know if it gets Grass Knot. Oh, it gets Energy Ball. I'll go into Fortress. May as well. Okay, he goes for the Shadow Ball, predicting my switch. I could have stayed in there, I guess. Alright, here's Reshiram, which is Dragon and Fire. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Alright, gonna go into Gastrodon. Hope he doesn't. Hope he goes for a Fire-type move, but he doesn't. He goes for the Dragon Pulse. Gastrodon takes that really well, though. Just looking at his team, all of his team is affected by Toxic Poisoning. So maybe if I could get Fortress in, go for Toxic Spikes, that'd be good. But right now, I'll just go for the Toxic. Not gonna over-predict anything right now. And then he goes for the Draco and loses his special attack. That's, well, good for him. Not. Alright, I'll switch into Fortress now. No harm in not doing so. I know he has the Fire-type move, probably, but now he's gonna have really low special attack. So I should be able to get Toxic Spikes or Spikes up. Okay. Go for the Toxic Spikes. I should be able to live one Fire attack. I just really like these Toxic Spikes up. What? How does that KO? Really? Really, game? You're that horrible? Well, this isn't really, this is online. Alright, that was just bad judgment, I guess. Alright, Arceus. Swords Dance. Might switch out into Giratina, predicting an extreme speed down. Okay. Goes for the Draco again. Oh, jeez. Switch out, dude. You're just taking toxic damage. I'll go for the Swords Dance again, predicting his switch. He goes into Kyogre, which I should be able to KO, maybe, with an extreme speed. I'm not too afraid of it. Alright, that is a dead Kyogre. Good job, big Arceus. Okay, Arceus Dragon, I should be able to take out as well. Or very close. Oh, and he lives with 1 HP. And gets off an Outrage. Alright, this is going to cut its sweep short, because he's 1 HP short. Just going to go for the extreme speed. Just in case he outspeeds for whatever reason. Alright, see what he goes into. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not even going to bother predicting. Okay, Reshiram. That's a dead Reshiram. Okay, goodbye Reshiram. That's a dead Arceus as well. Just going to Crobat, so if he goes into Alakazam, I can go for the U-turn. Alright, he goes into Giratina, which isn't good, so I'll just switch out with U-turn. Okay. Okay, going to Gastrodon. Even if it KOs, I'm not really that afraid of it. Alright, that is not a dead Gastrodon, clearly. Alright, gonna go for, may as well go for the Ice Beam or something. I don't think he's gonna stay, no, maybe he could, because that does have Magic Guard. I'll just go for the Ice Beam, I'm not gonna, alright, he stays in and go for the Shadow Ball. Doesn't even do that much. Alright, maybe, just maybe, I'll go for the Toxic. Oh, then he goes for the Outrage. This is some weird mixed Giratina. As if that made sense. Alright, go Garatina. This should be game anyways. He doesn't have a high special attack, and he's using Outrage. So, yeah. Oh, jeez, I did a little more than I thought. And this is bulky. Not like it really matters, because, to be honest, Garatina is kind of just fodder at this point. All I need is Crobat to win. Okay. I'll just let it stand and die. This thing may have Focus Sash, which will be fine. I'm just gonna go for the U-turn. Okay, oh, did a little less than I thought. I guess it's not as frail as Deoxys defense, but still, it doesn't really matter that much. He just goes to the Shadow Ball instead of going for a Psychic. I don't know why. I'll just go for the Earthquake, KO this thing. Groudon will do his job. Of course, he gets a crit with the Focus Blast, but it's gonna be dead to an Earthquake. So that's a good game, whatever. Not really that good. I should have played a little bit better. I made some poor plays, but oh well. Going into another one. Why one more? Why not? One more. And then I'll go into some random matches. Alright, so here we have a very weird and interesting team. Never seen Heracross in Ubers. And he's regular Deoxys, which I should be able to do a lot of damage to with U-turn. Just gonna U-turn right out of there. Probably going to Gastrodon, maybe? Maybe that's a good play? Yeah, so, yep, brings it right down to 1 HP. Well, he doesn't have a spinner. I'll go into Fortress. Yeah, I'll go into Fortress. So that way he... Oh, and he predicted that like a champ. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Not good for me, so... I'll go for a Spice. I don't think Palkia has any setup moves. And if he KOs, he KOs. He might predict by switching to Gastrodon, too. I mean, I could always think about that. I just need some kind of entry hazard to get rid of that Deoxys. That's all I know. Alright. Alright, he goes for Spatial Rend, which I actually take pretty well. I just get up a layer of Spikes. That's just fine. The reason why I don't want to set Toxic Spikes up is because of that Heracross. But I know my Crobat's Choice Scarf, which sounds really weird, but it's actually really good. But still, I'd rather not give it Guts, because it probably has the Guts ability. I don't know, maybe we'll see how Gastrodon takes the Spatial Rend. Takes it pretty well. Alright, no complaints from me. Well, it's Water and Dragon. Just go for the Earth Power. Hopefully he doesn't predict that. Hopefully he predicts a Toxic or something. Alright, oh, he predicted that really well. Not like... Or Ice Beam would have done a lot anyways. Okay. Time to go into Groudon. Because he can't do anything to Groudon. Maybe Hidden Power Ice, but it'll just be absurdly weak. May as well go for Stealth Rock of my own. Just need more entry hazards. Why not? I'd really like some entry hazards on that Rayquaza, because if I could get that down to about 50% health, I can use a Hidden Power Ice with my Crobat to KO it. So I know that that's about how much Hidden Power Ice does with about 12 EVs of investment. I mean, this Choice Scarf Crobat outspeeds everything in the Ubers metagame. Except for Scarf Deoxys speed, but no one would ever run that. It sounds so silly, but I swear by it, it's awesome. Because it just gets a bunch of KOs and it outspeeds everything. No one expects it to outspeed Scarf Darkrai. No one expects it to outspeed Scarf Shaman S. I mean, those exist, and you can KO Shaman S with a Brave Bird, and you can 2-hit KO Darkrai with a U-turn, or do about like 60 or 70% with a Brave Bird. So you just have to get a lot of entry hazards and residual damage, but it can work really well in the Ubers here. I mean, I was kind of dared to use Crobat in Ubers, so I'm like, oh yeah, I bet I can do it. And I've been doing just fine with it. It can hold its own. It really can. This team is actually well made for it, too. And if this guy could make a decision... Okay, good, he did. Alright, so he goes for Hypnosis. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Guess I'll go for the Dragon Tail, hoping he misses again. Alright, he goes for the Stealth Rock again for some reason. I don't know why. That was pretty dumb, to say the least. Now he's in it with Heracross, which I can deal with very easily by going for Dragon Tail. I know I can take any one of its moves, including Mega Horn, Just gonna go for the Dragon Tail. Does a lot of damage. He's gonna go back into Bronzong now. Alright, I'm gonna hope he doesn't go for the Hypnosis. I don't know. I'll stay in Dragon Tail. He has a Grass Knot? What is this? Okay then. Alright, that's just weird. I'll go into Fortress and fodder this out, so then I could get some damage with something else. He's gonna die to Stealth Rocks, but that's kind of fine because he's just gonna go for the Extreme Speed. I don't know if I want to risk this thing being banded, so... I don't know. This is a tough choice. I'll go into Arceus. Hopefully get an Extreme Speed off. I don't think it'll KO, but it'll do some damage. And hopefully he won't be able to KO with whatever he has. I know he has the Extreme Speed too. I'm kind of hoping he's locked into it. That would be awesome. Now I kind of just hope he makes his moves sometime this century, because he's been making his moves a lot more slowly. I guess he's thinking them out better. Alright, so Extreme Speed does a fairly reasonable chunk. He goes for a Swords Dance. Oh, tough call. I can 2-hit KO. That's a dead Rayquaza. Arceus is sitting at just over, well, about 2/3 health. Hopefully he goes into, well, wasn't hoping he'd go into Palkia, but I could get some serious damage off on that too. I don't really need Arceus too badly right now. I mean, I could probably get rid of it, but at the same time, yeah, I'll just go for the Extreme Speed. Why not? I don't really care. His Deoxys is dead. His Heracross dies to a Brave Bird. It's walled by... what's it called? Walled by Bronzong. The only thing I even have to worry about a little bit is that Kyogre, and even then I have Gastrodon for that. He even goes for the Spatial Rend, and I take it really well. Alright, wow. So he's gonna switch into Bronzong, which was actually a good play. I kind of thought he'd do that earlier. But he will get some more Stealth Rocks and Spikes damage on Palkia, so that's whatever. Okay. He might go for the Hypnosis. I'd rather not be Hypnosis, just because I like Gastrodon to stay in good health right now. I don't know, I guess I can go into Groudon. Maybe predicting him to go for the... oh, and he predicted that really well. Gosh darn it. And I think Arceus dies on the next switch. That was probably fail. Oh well. Just thinking here. I don't have much to hit this thing. I'll go for the Heat Wave, I guess. Not much I can do. At least in the sun it'll do some damage, I guess. Whenever you're ready, dude. Alright, so it's gonna do a pretty substantial chunk. And he misses the Hypnosis. That is awesome. Okay, hopefully Heat Wave hits. Oh, he's gonna go into Kyogre, which is kind of sort of predicted. But, to be honest, I get a lot of entry hazards damage, so I'm not too worried. And I just realized I lost Groudon, so can't really do much. Alright, I'll go into Arceus, more or less, just to fodder it out. I think I can't live a hit, so... yeah, I can't live a Stealth Rock. I should have thought about that before. Now, I'm going to predict him to be Choice, so I'll go into Gastrodon. And then I'll go into Giratina O, predicting him to go into predicting him to go into Bronzong. With Bronzong, I could get some damage off. I guess he's not going for that. Really? Really, dude? I mean, really? Now I get the special attack raise, which I guess can never hurt. I'll go for the Ice Beam, predicting him to switch. It's not like he can really do much anyways. So he could go into anything. I mean, probably Bronzong, I think. But I think I should be able to KO it. And it doesn't have reliable recovery, so that always helps. Yeah. Maybe I can KO... No, not quite. That's unfortunate. Alright, I don't want to lose this thing. I'm going to go into Crobat. So I think Crobat can take a Grass Knot well. And then he goes for Hidden Power Ice! Jeez, you were just predicting so well! Oh, this is bad. Okay, I'll go for a Brave Bird. I know it's not going to KO, but I can't switch out. Oh, and he switches! I don't know why! Why would you switch there? I'll take it though, because Crobat got a KO! Okay, now I'm gonna get run over by his Heracross. That's horrible. Okay. That's all I know is Heracross is gonna run through my team. I have to go for the Ice Beam. Of course he resists it, and... Oh, and he misses the Hypnosis. That's always nice. Should be able to KO now. Right? Right! Awesome. Alright. Just slowly getting back up to full health. He's gonna go into that darned Heracross. Now, I'll go for the Earth Power. No, I should have went for the Ice Beam. But that, I don't think it really matters. Go for the Ice Beam. Hopefully he doesn't KO, because that would be just really bad. Then all I have is Giratina. And it's at low health. So I might actually lose this game. Because of mispredictions. I know his Deoxys is going to die on the switch. Palkia is at really low health. Maybe, I don't know if the Rocks and Spikes will KO it. So he sends his Deoxys to die. He goes into Palkia. And it dies! I won! Alright, not a bad game. Certainly interesting, to say the least. I mean, Heracross didn't do anything, but Bronzong was in pain. I guess Bronzong is decent at Ubers. Alright, I'll do some random matches. Random team. Alright. See what I get here. Oh, I leave with a Tyranitar. That's not too bad. Just thinking here. Can those things get fighting type moves? Let's see what else I have here. I have a Deoxys Speed, which is just spikes. Nidoqueen with Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rock. Smeargle with Whirlwind, Stealth Rock, Destiny Bond, and Spore. Some random Trico with Leech Seed, Giga Drain, Hidden Power Ice, and Endeavor. And Levany with Leaf Blade, X-Scissor, Sword Stance, and Baton Pass. Honestly, nothing on my team wants to take this thing on. I'll just stay in and go for the Aqua Tail. Of course it is Focus Blast! Really? Gosh darn it, and he has leftovers, so I could have predicted that. Oh, that's life. Okay, this isn't going well. I have a feeling this just... No, I'm not gonna win. That was already bad play from turn 1. Go for the Earth Power, hoping maybe he'll KO. But he might predict that. I have no idea. I honestly don't even see honestly don't see Victini in competitive battling. I didn't even know it got Focus Blast. I should have thought about that. And then he goes into Reuniclus. That's annoying. But it does have, so how can I complain? Alright, I can stay in and go for that again. Jeez. Nidoqueen, you're just a boss right about now. Look at that. And he even gets a crit. Sheev, gets a crit right there. Alright, that is a dead Reuniclus. That's a major threat out of the way. Thank goodness for offensive Nidoqueen. Even though it's also Toxic Spikes and I think Stealth Rock. Alright, he goes into Machamp, which is a little bit scary. Stay in, because I have nothing better to take a hit. I'm just going to hope that he doesn't go for the Dynamic Punch. He does, of course. Now he gets Confusion. But he does have a Life Orb, so that's always good to know. Maybe hope that he gets worn down a little bit. I'll go into Deoxys S, just kind of because I can. I know he's going to get worn down. I can set up some spikes. And then he forfeits. Way to go, dude! Way to go! Well, guys, that's pretty much it for this live showdown. I'm really tired. I'd rather just end it right now after more than a half hour. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll have a new one of these uploaded probably soon, and I'll have more Wi-Fi battles this week. I've just been a little busy over the past week. Bye.